Hi everyone, my name is Samat and this video about 5 greatest leader of Turkish nation. Let's start. Number 5. Mahmud II was the 30th Sultan of the Ottoman Empire from 1808 until his death in 1839. He was born in the Topkapi Palace, Constantinople, the posthumous son of Sultan Abdul Hamid I. His reign is recognized for the extensive administrative, military and fiscal reforms he instituted, which culminated into the decree of Tanzimat, reorganization, that was carried out by his son Abdul Mecid I and Abdulaziz I, often known as Peter the Great of Turkey. Mahmud's reform included the 1826 abolishment of the conservative Janissary Corps, which removed a major obstacle to his and his successful reform in the empire. Number 4. Mehmed the Conqueror. Mehmed II, best known as Mehmed the Conqueror, was as an Ottoman Sultan who ruled first for a short time from August 1444 to September 1446, and later from February 1451 to May 1481. At the age of 21 he conquered Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, and brought an end to the Byzantine Empire. Mehmed continued his conquest in Anatolia with its reunification and in southeast Europe as far west as Bosnia. Mehmed is considered a hero in modern-day Turkey and parts of the wider Muslim world. Among other things, Istanbul Fatih District, Fatih Sultan Mehmed Bridge and Fatih Moscow are named after him. Number 3. It's Osman I, Osman Gazi ben Ertuğrul, sometimes translated in the past as Osman or Ottoman or Atman, and nicknamed Kara, dark in Turkish, was the leader of Ottoman Turks and the founder and namesake of the dynasties established and ruled the Ottoman Empire. The state, while only a small principality during Osman's lifetime, would prevail as a world empire. Under Osman's dynasty for the next 6th century after his death, it existed until the abolition of the Sultanate in 1922, or alternatively the proclamation of Republic of Turkey in 1923, or the again abolition of the Caliphate in 1924. And number 2, I think he was the greatest Sultan of Ottoman empires. He's the greatest leader of Turkish nation, well, except number 1. You know who it is? Yes, it's Sultan the Magnificent. Well, Suleiman the Magnificent. Suleiman I, commonly known as Suleiman the Magnificent in the west and Kanuni in the east. Kanuni, it means the lawgiver, was the 10th and longest reigning great Sultan of the Ottoman Empire from 1520 to his death in 1566. Under his administration, the Ottoman state ruled over 20 to 30 million people. Suleiman became a prominent monarch of 16th century Europe, presiding over the apex of the Ottoman Empire's military, political and economic power. Suleiman personally led Ottoman armies in the conquering the Christian stronghold of Belgrade and Rhodes, as well as most of Hungary before his conquests were checked at the siege of the Vienna in 1529. He annexed much of the Middle East in his conflict with the Persians, Safavids and large areas of North Africa. As far west as Algeria. Under his rule, the Ottoman fleet dominated the sea from the Mediterranean to the Red Sea and through the Persian Gulf. He was very popular Sultan, and in 2011 Suleiman the Magnificent appears the leader characters Turkish TV series Muhteşem Yüzyıl and occurs in TV series Hürrem Sultan 2003. And I think, well, look at this. Perfect actor choosing. for Sultan Süleyman I. Number 1. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, born in 19 May in 1821 and died now on 10 November in 1938. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk was a Turkish army officer, revolutionary and the first president of Turkey. He is credited with being the founder of the Republic of Turkey. His surname Ataturk, meaning father of the Turk, was granted to him in 1932 and forbidden to any other person by the Turkish parliament. Ataturk was a military officer during World War I, following the defeat of the Ottoman Empire in World War I. He led the Turkish national movement in the Turkish War of Independence, having established a provisional government in Ankara. He defeated the force sent by the Allies. His military campaigning led to the victory in the Turkish War of Independence. Ataturk then embarked upon a program of political, economic and cultural reforms, seeking to transform the former Ottoman Empire into a modern and secular nation-state. Under his leadership, thousands of new schools were built. Primary education was made free and compulsory, and women were given equal civil and political rights, while the burden of the taxation on peasants was reduced. His government also carried out an extensive policy of Turkification. The principles of Ataturk reforms upon which modern Turkey was established are referred to as Kemalism. Well, that's all. It was 5 greatest leader of Turkish nation. Thank you for your attention. Prepared Samatke.